have a lot of young ladies out here that are men in skirts. I look as feminine as possible because I am trying to overcompensate. I'll own it. I'll be vulnerable. I am trying to visually overcompensate for what I know is a default masculine posture that I walk through the world with every day. Of course I do. You see my taxes. No, I mean, but for real, I got a payroll.
Yeah.
And so when you are leading in this way, when you are providing not just for yourself, but for those around you, your whole community, how are you not masculine in your energy, right?
Yeah.
But to Melissa's point, most of the women I know, especially the Black women, we would love if we didn't have to.
Woo.
What people don't realize.
Be soft and pink.
What'd you say?
I want to be soft and pink.
Correct.
Yeah.
What most people don't realize is that most masculine women are masculine by mandate, not by choice.
Yes.
We're masculine because we have been made to be.
Yeah.
We're masculine because if I don't go qualify for this mortgage, if I don't put these kids in the best schools, if I don't really make sure that my neighborhood is safe for me and my children to walk down, it won't be safe.
I'm sorry, but I'm just not buying it. I'm tired of these excuses that women are masculine because they have to be. We have to dispel this idea that just because a woman works hard and has ambition, that means she's masculine. Being feminine doesn't mean you're this passenger princess who just wants to stay at home and raise kids. There are plenty of women who go to work, make good money, and maintain their feminine frame while doing so. Problem with these women is they don't realize the power of femininity. They think that the only way to get ahead in life is by being masculine. They envy male privilege so much that they can't see the privileges of being a woman. And instead of leaning into that, they try to emulate a man. I'm sorry to break this to my female audience, but you can never replace a man. And that's not a dig at women. Men can't replace women either. And I know there's some men who are desperately trying to replace women, but they can never be you. And you can never be us. Now, for those of you who don't know who this is Ebony K. Williams. This is the lady who was infamous for saying that she would not date a bus driver.
I want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
If
a
he
bus
owns
driver?
the bus. If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a
Iyanla.
problem.
This is also the same lady who chose to be a single mom by going through IVF and getting artificially inseminated. I don't know what kind of woman chooses to deny her child of ever knowing the love of a father, but here we have it. So man, when you say you would love not to be masculine, we don't buy it. You chose to be a mom and a dad. You chose to raise a child on your own. Unlike other women where the guy leaves, you actually chose this. And this may not come of no surprise, but Ebony K. Williams was also raised by a single mother. Now you may think to yourself, well, that's why she doesn't see an issue with being a single mother, because she watched her mother do the same thing. But as she mentioned in the video, it would be great if she wouldn't have to take on the masculine role. So she acknowledges the importance of having a male presence in her life, yet she still chose to deny her child of having a father in her life. This is abhorrent behavior. But back to the main topic. Masculinity and femininity are learned behaviors. Now, as a child, whether you were raised masculine or feminine is largely out of your control. But once you become an adult, it is your responsibility to seek knowledge to learn how to become more feminine or masculine, depending on what your goal is. Now, here's one caveat. You cannot be in your feminine frame and in survival mode at the same time. Now, a lot of you guys think that being in survival mode means being in a poor economic situation or a life or death situation. That's not what I'm talking about. Survival mode is a mindset. You have a lot of women who make this excuse that, oh, I have no choice but to be masculine because I grew up in a poor economic situation. Yes, that makes things harder, but that's not necessarily true. Prime example, in this video, you have Ebony K. Williams and Melissa Ford, who are millionaires, yet they're still stuck in survival mode. And that's preventing them from truly embracing their feminine frame. So why do we have women who are making $40,000 a year fully capable of embracing their femininity, yet these women here who are in the top 1% are incapable of embracing their femininity? It's because of their mindset. They are still stuck in survival mode. They still think they have to do everything on their own. They'll even reject help from others just to say, oh, I did this by myself. Because the only thing that matters to them is being a boss bitch. She talked about overcompensating for having a masculine posture, but she has a masculine posture because she's trying to overcompensate for being a woman. And listen, I know it's easier to be in your feminine frame when you have a man who's handling the more masculine tasks. But being feminine isn't based off if you have a man in your life or not. That's like me saying I can't be masculine until a feminine woman comes into my life. And it's not like these women never had a man in their life. And you guys may not know this, but Ebony K. Williams was engaged to a billionaire. She could have quit her job and her lifestyle would not have taken a dip at all. Now, do you think when she was dating this guy, her demeanor changed and she started speaking with a softer tone? No, because you have to learn how to be feminine. Same way every man has to learn how to be masculine. Femininity isn't this switch that just turns on when a man enters your life. It doesn't work that way. And if she was a more feminine woman, then she would probably attract the man that she's looking for. Feminine women attract masculine men. Masculine men attract feminine women. You don't wait for the man to become feminine. You become feminine and that attracts masculine men. All right, that's all I got for this video. I didn't expect for this video to be as long as it is, but I felt like this topic deserved a deep dive. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what points did you agree with, what points did you disagree with. Leave your comments below and let me know what you thought. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And if you got anything out of this video, hit that like button. This is Agree to Disagree. I'm out.